interested in learning how much it costs to start your very own trucking company? If so, let's jump right in and go one by one through potential startup costs. Then, at the end of the video, we will add up each cost to provide you with an estimated total for creating a transportation business. Here are the major expenses of starting up a trucking company. First, the down payment of your truck will be around $13,000. Of course, the cost will come down if you buy a used truck. As a general rule of thumb, try to pay at least 10 to 20% of the total cost of your truck. Next, it is time to put down a payment on a trailer for about $4,000. Just like you did with your truck, your down payment should cover 10 to 20% of the total cost. Now that you have your truck and trailer taken care of, you can pay other truck and trailer expenses for around $1,000. This will include anything that you need in your truck, from reflective vests for shippers to a refrigerator or microwave. Then, you must pay startup costs for professional services at around $1,000. This is where you have a third-party company like our own to take care of all your trucking registration. From getting a DOT number to UCR registration to hiring BOC-3 process agents. IRP registration fees are the next trucking startup costs. Now, these fees vary by a lot depending on the states where you will be driving. So, let's estimate that your fees will be around $2,000. It is now time for you to make an insurance down payment. This cost will set you back about $4,000 or so. Of course, the exact cost of your insurance will depend on tons of factors like your driving history and what you will be transporting. Most owner-operators will also set up an occupational accident insurance policy. The first month's premium should be about $150. If you do decide to have occupational accident insurance, there's no need for you to set up workers' compensation, but you will need to pay about $50 to secure a workers' compensation waiver. Do you want some nice-looking graphics on your truck? Having them will make your truck look good during the inspections, and it will help shippers remember who you are. This is a common startup cost that will set you back around $300 or so. The final major startup cost in trucking is to buy an ELD, electronic logging device. You will need it to track how many miles you drive for your hours of service reports. A solid ELD will cost about $1,000. It is now time to add up every startup cost in the video. Your grand total for starting a trucking company comes out to, drumroll please, $26,500. Sure, that's a lot of cash, but just think about how much money you will make per year when you are working as your own boss. If you run your company the right way, you will gain consistent profits. As a result, paying $26,500 could very well end up being the best investment that you have ever made in your life. To learn more about starting a trucking company and to access the best third-party transportation registration services in the nation, please visit fmcsaregistration.com. If you have any questions, you can give our experts a phone call right now at 1-866-477-0707. We look forward to helping you get your new trucking business off the ground.